All right. So this is going to be my reaction for the Season 18 updates that are coming with Apex Legends. Apex Legends Resurrection, as we see right here. Our boy Revenant, he's getting a whole new look, getting a whole new just rework as well. Should expect to see some new skins with this new mask come out with the character. So see how we go. So again, Revenant getting a new update. His heirloom is getting a recolor, very similar to how Wraith's got a recolor as well. So let's go over this. Assassination's Instinct. We're gonna watch the video after this, so we can highlight enemies nearby that are low health. From my understanding, if he also injures them, he actually has kind of an icon on them, very similar to how Sears works with his ultimate, which is crazy because it's his passive. He can crouch walk faster and his wall climbing. So his wall climbing, I don't know if it goes higher, but I know he can go left and right now. I think this is awesome. He really needed the left and right movement, the strafing on his wall climb to make it more effective, make it just all around better. We've seen some of the movement techniques where players can do this today with just regular legends. It's cool that you can actually do this with Revenant. Gives a lot of movement capabilities and probably even go around on buildings that are not cornered 90 degrees, which is great. Crouch walk faster, that's still normal, but the highlight enemies nearby, we'll go over that in the video. The Shadow Pounce, this is huge. He really needed something different than what he had. Not that blocking abilities is bad, it's obviously very good, and it did a little bit of damage, but the ability to get out of situations is huge. He really needed that. He just needed a way to get in and out of fights. He's supposed to be like, obviously a killer robot, and for that to be able to happen, he needs to be able to strike quickly, but also get out of situations. And I think that this is really good for his kit. His Forged Shadows. So this is really interesting. He is his ultimate is just for him now, so he doesn't have a team ultimate, and personally I like that more for his character in terms of like the lore of what he is. Again, he's supposed to be somebody that used to be an assassin for the Syndicate, right? And this was honestly just a way better use for an ultimate, and makes him a far better threat with his ultimate as well. The totem was just really limited because you had to play with somebody else, whether it was an Octane, a Horizon, a Wraith, something like that, and it's just way too predictable in my opinion. So this was a good change for him. So what he's able to do is essentially he surrounds himself in shadows. This does make him easier to hit, but essentially gives him 75 extra HP on top of what he has. If he knocks an enemy, then I believe his shadows come back automatically. Shadows and tactical are refreshed on knockdowns. Yes. Okay. So, his tactical is also refreshed on knockdown. So, very similar to what we saw with Bloodhound when he got like his super buff. That was a while ago. It was even before Cedar came out. So, that was a long time ago. But he had the ability to scan, and if he knocked an enemy, it extended the duration of his ultimate, but also it reset his scan so he could like immediately scan again. This is big for him. He really needs this. Shadow Pounce again will allow him to get out of situations, so he can really be a true entry fragger for teams. So he can use his ultimate, get in, kill somebody, or knock somebody maybe from a little bit of a distance, and potentially shadow bounce away around a corner or something to that effect. But he still can be defeated in this ultimate. He no longer like goes back to a totem. So again, we'll watch the video on Revenant here in a moment, but we want to go over these other updates. Oh, this was one thing. So he's switching to a skirmisher now, to no longer a regular dude. This is like a good insight. This looks like what happens when you're in your Revenant ult, the new one. You can see enemies low health. Looks like this is what happens with the shadows around you. You have a little bit of visual clutter. It's kind of a good thing. Surprised they showed him missing. Who puts a 2x on the Prowler? Oh, let's see. He can see through the wall?
Whole new kit. For Revenant's passive, we're calling it Assassin's Instinct. We wanted to
Yeah,
kind
the
of keep
strafe
the
on
faster
the
crouch
is
speed and
huge.
the wall climb from before. It's kind of an iconic.
So shout out to
His
Timmy
wall climb
for
has been improved
being
to give
able to
him
do
more
this.
horizontal movement. He's also able to see nearby enemies that are low on health, and if Revenant gets them low himself, he'll mark that enemy's position for his team.
Yeah, it's crazy strong. This
Shadow Pounce for.
Is crazy.
He'll mark that enemy's position for his team, which then he can use his brand new tactical Shadow Pounce for. Shadow Pounce allows him to unleash a powerful leap
so you can
forward
charge it
that
up
lets him
too.
close the
Yeah,
gap between him and
that's
his
pretty
prey.
far.
He can use it to reach height on a wall to quickly transition into the improved wall climbing, or to simply reposition for a better angle. And you can hold the tactical to charge it to leap even farther.
Dude, that's so far.
Revenant's new
I know it's from
ultimate
height,
is
but
called
still.
Shadows, which creates a shroud of shadows around him that protects him from direct
Okay, so he does have some visual clutter.
incoming damage.
So you have 75 extra damage.
But not radius or AoE effects like the ring, fire, or caustic gas. The shroud increases Revenant's up radius or AoE effects like the ring, fire, or him that protects him from direct incoming damage, which includes things like melee, bullets, and explosives, but not
got it. So this does not protect him from
like the ring, fire, or caustic gas.
Yep,
the shroud increases Revenant's upper body hitbox, making him an easier target to hit when he's barreling down on you. But if you break his shadows, they will start to slowly recharge over time, and damaging Revenant while they are recharging will briefly pause the regen. Revenant is vulnerable when his shields are down, taking normal shield and health damage, but if he manages to secure a knock, it will bring back his shadows immediately and extend the duration of his ultimate up to a max of his starting time. Knocks while in your ultimate will also
okay, so you can't go beyond starting time, which that's good.
Even if the enemy tries to escape.
Overall, I think the new season is going to be highly dependent on how the new rank system plays. I think pubs are already like super overloaded right now because people don't want to play ranked, or maybe they get to masters and they realize that they have to get 100,000 LP on console and 300,000 LP on PC, which I'm sure is even higher now, which is fucking ridiculous, by the way. So excited to see the new rank system. I think the new season is going to be very dependent on this. I'll be honest, I don't have high hopes for it. Mostly because I just, like I don't want to have high hopes and then it just lets me down, right? Just to be completely fair. I am excited for it. I will definitely play it. But yeah. And I do think that the new Revenant character is going to be great. So, or the reworked Revenant character, I should say, is going to be great. I think he has a lot of potential to do really well. And again, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I don't really foresee him in ALGS only because I think the other legends are just better. I still think Seer's obviously very good. It sucks Bloodhound's not very good anymore, but I think Seer's obviously very good. I think Horizon is really good as well. And then I think I don't see somebody running their third option as Revenant. I see it somebody else that's more like Catalyst, maybe even Gibby as well. Gibby can definitely make a return, but or some type of, or Valkyrie, right? Somebody that's a macro or micro rotation character to help them get into zone. So interesting, very interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for it either way. It comes out on Tuesday, so yeah. Thanks again. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.